Hi English 1022 students, welcome to week 2 and welcome to my office. You keep seeing videos of me in my home because I teach online. I make several videos at home, but wanted to do week 2s in my office, so thank you for being patient this morning with that video. But also we had some technical difficulties you may have seen. I'm going to go back to, I'm recording in my section 503 shell this afternoon. You'll notice that there was some slowness and I was having some trouble getting pages to load this morning, so kind of just waited until this issue has been resolved, and so that was good that when I got to campus it is resolved. So you saw that I was on week 2, so I'm going back and I just want to go through a couple of things with you, just announcement wise. I want to go through the week 2 schedule, the 3-day pacing, but a few other things, because I got a lot of similar questions about the syllabus last week, which I probably have answered, but some of you who may have posted questions on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evenings, during the day on Sunday, I'll be answering those questions sometime today. So I'm scrolling down, you notice, all the way past Module 15, and there's some extra links down here, some extra table of content links down here. And the one that I want to show you, I'm actually going to move, and it doesn't matter, I'll leave it where it is. The one I want to show you is the check-in meetings. I got a lot of questions about the check-in meetings, like how are they going to happen and do we email you? So I'm clicking on the link to the check-in meetings page, and I'm so far down on the content page that it looks like there's nothing here, but if you scroll up you see that there is. My office hours are listed here. When I'm on campus, this is my online office hour. That's on Tuesday mornings from 10 to 10:30. And then every week of the semester, everyone, I will have a check-in meeting sign-up sheet in Google. And when you click on it, you'll notice that the sheet comes up. So some people will email me and say, hey, Beth, the sheet's not working. Well, I don't make it editable to you. Yes, that's a word, editable. A lot of syllables to say. I don't make it something that you can edit. What you have to do to make an appointment is right click and then add a comment and just put your name there and say, I would like this time. And pretty much if you claim that space, and if you notice when you log in, when you click on the link to enter this sign up sheet, if you notice there's this little yellow triangle in the right hand corner of the cell, that means somebody's already requested it. It's probably already given away, even if I haven't added your name in here. So once you see that I've typed your name in, it's for sure yours. But what I'm saying to you is, if you've claimed it, no one else has claimed it, it's for sure yours. These are the times, excuse me, that I make available to you, and this is the Zoom link. The Zoom link is available, I think you have to go here, you all look. So the Zoom link is available up here. You see it pops down below. And it's also available here. So notice where I'm clicking in the cells where meetings is, and then that link is available. It's also available, let me go back into our D2L shell. I'll make it available on this check-in page. I thought I had, but I haven't yet. So I will make it available. No, it is here. It is here. I was forgetting. So you can click it here, and it's also in the syllabus. So you might just want to remember that there's many places you can get that Zoom link for your check-in meetings. And at the end of week 2, at the beginning of week 3, you'll see a sign up for week 3 and week 4. So I kind of do it in 2-week increments so that we have 2 weeks available. I got a lot of questions about the check-in, so just wanted to show that to you all. And then I'll just also say about the bottom of, after you see Module 15, that I have a lot of extra pages on the table of contents. This helps me to link readings. So later in the semester, if you want to go back and see readings, you'll notice that some of the essay instructions are available already, I think, with the exception of essay 4. So you can go down and see some extra information down here. I'll go through the the workshop signups from last week in the next couple of days and get that posted for everyone, so you'll see which workshop you are doing. And if you didn't sign up, I'm probably just going to assign you to one. So I think that's all I wanted to say about questions. The check-in was probably the question that most people asked about the check-in meeting. So let's go back to Module 2. I'm just going to run through what's happening this week, expectations for the week. So I really, really recommend, I did in my introduction videos as well, that you use this 3-day schedule because you see everything that you need to do for the week. You can print these and use this as a checklist. I will give you a weekly schedule every week of the semester. So I think it's pretty handy, and I try to keep it in the same order on the schedule handout as I put it in the D2L Module 2 content page. I try to keep everything in the same order. Every once in a while something will get a little bit off because I might combine all the readings into one entry or something like that in D2L. So remember that I will start adding grades to your gradebook for the week 1 discussion board. So look for those by Wednesday or Thursday. Make sure you have the right primary source, you all. This is really important. You're writing a 3 to 4 page essay, researching, so make sure you have an interest in, if not a connection to, the primary source from the Atlantic articles that I posted from last week. So I'm just asking you to make sure you've picked the one that you think you would like. I previewed them in Module 1, so if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch that preview of the essays because I kind of tell you what they're about. This is the introduction video you're watching now, and then there's one other video on an introduction to rhetoric. So I'll start giving you some lectures in the this week and next week on rhetoric, and so you can look at the rhetorical situation of the writer of your primary source. So we're just doing one lecture this week. We are also practicing the rhetorical analysis together as a class. So we'll be reading an essay called Fleeing to the Mountains by an author named Christoph. That's the author's last name. This essay is only in the 8th edition, y'all. I'm still waiting to require you to use your textbook, so I have posted a PDF. It's in D2L. So if you have the 9th edition, no worries. You will use your 9th edition textbook plenty, but just giving everybody in class time to get their textbook and make their choice over the 8th or the 9th edition, depending on which one you want. But this is the essay we will all be reading. So check out this essay. We are treating it as a primary source. We're reading it all together, and then you all are doing a discussion board to start to pick it apart. When we analyze a rhetorical situation of a writer, we have to pick it apart, see how the essay works, see the writer moves, the writer makes, see who the writer's audience is, see what the purpose is, and these are all interpretive. There's not an answer, so you get to determine based on the writer's writing, the tone, the diction of the piece, many other things you can consider here, but you get to make those decisions about who's the audience, what's the purpose, what kind of writing, what genre is the essay. So those kinds of things are something to be looking at. And then you notice that you should be checking out page 100. Again, there's a PDF in D2L, so if you don't have the 8th edition, make sure that if you have the 9th edition that you use the PDF that I have available. If your textbook hasn't arrived, everything's in D2L for you. And then you're going to respond to one of your classmates' posts on Fleeing the Mountains. So you'll analyze it, say what you have to say, what you noticed about Christoph's writing, and then you'll respond to one other person's post this week. Read the rhetorical analysis instructions again to make sure you understand them. We are going to start some pre-drafting this week. So you'll notice that I'm asking you to read an example rhetorical analysis. I'm on day 3 looking at the last 2 things here I've highlighted in purple. So you'll read an example rhetorical analysis by this student named Cameron Hauer, and the rhetorical analysis is about fleeing to the mountains. So if you feel like you want to read the Cameron Hauer example rhetorical analysis before you do your discussion board post for some confidence and to feel like you read it the way you should have read it, awesome, do that. If you feel like you just want to analyze on your own, then stick to the daily schedule. But we are looking at an example rhetorical analysis this week, and then you're going to send me in your journal. So this week is the first week we're leaving the collaborative discussion board and going to one of the other, there's like 4 forums, right? There's 4, we can call them folders or forums on the discussion board in D2L. And this week you'll go into your journal. It has a black and white composition journal image above it, and you'll submit your journal and kind of do some pre-drafting on the Atlantic essay primary source that you've selected. So that's the goal at the end of the week. After working with the class to analyze our writer's rhetorical situation, you'll start to think about what you have to say about the author who wrote your Atlantic essay. in the rhetorical situation that writer is in. So I look forward to seeing that pre-drafting. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I hope you all have a great week. I will be online tomorrow at 10 a.m. for my office hours, so you can stop by office hours if you have any questions about the rhetorical analysis essay or any of the primary sources. And I'll be there until 10:30. And then if you want to check in meeting, let me know. Use that sign-up sheet that I started this video with, and was talking about that. Have a great week, y'all. Talk to you later.